Hey, it's James. Welcome back to the channel. So glad you are here. Today we're going to talk about a situation that happened in Bloomington, Indiana. Apparently, um, good. Uh, thanks to the Roy's report. Um, if you do not subscribe or support Julie Roy's, I would highly encourage you to do so. Just julieroys.com. So Mike Smith or Mike Baker, not familiar with him. He used to be the pastor of Eastview Christian Church. And apparently what happened was there was allegations of misconduct by his son Caleb. And so Caleb leaves, Mike resigns, and then it says a third-party investigation says that Baker likely misused his power to cover up his son's sexual misconduct, and consolidated his power to avoid accountability. So it's not just the act. Oh, by the way, Caleb allegedly, according to the article, took a pastoral position at Central Christian Church in Arizona, but then they fired him following a separate allegation of an extramarital relationship with a CCC employee. So clearly he's got a pattern of misconduct. The problem is that Mike Baker tried to cover it up because, that's his son. He cares about his son. But you can't cover that stuff up. And what Mike needs to realize is that Caleb doesn't belong in ministry. And I'm not saying that Mike commit any misconduct, as far as it was the cover-up that's bad. That's the part that Mike needs to repent of. Is that bad enough if he covers it up for his son? Is that bad enough to where he shouldn't be in ministry either? I don't know. I get that we should do the right thing no matter what. But yeah, on the other hand, if it's your son, I mean, my gut feeling is like if I had a son, I have 3 daughters, so I don't have a son. But let's just suppose I had a son and he was on staff with me and he did something he shouldn't. And he had an extramarital relationship. I'd have him step down and I would pay for his therapy. I would pay for him to, I'd help him out, help him get a different job for a while, and go from there. So to me, this one isn't as cut and dry. I can kind of understand that if you're a dad and you want to do what's best for your son, I get that. But now that Caleb's been fired from that church in Arizona, you have to look at it and say, all right, this is a pattern of misconduct. This has got to stop. So clearly Caleb doesn't belong in ministry, and I hope that Mike Baker will one day make a public apology to his former church at Eastview Christian Church and say, look, I was wrong. I should have acted swiftly. Who knows? I don't know if he'll ever do that or not. But one thing I do know is that cover up is bad. obviously any kind of abuse or assault or affairs, extramarital relationships, those are wrong. So clearly Kayla Baker should not be in ministry. Let's just hope that God will soften Mike Baker's heart as well, and he'll realize that, yeah, you love your son, but don't cover up for him. So, anyway, if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. I do want to thank you for being here. We're growing on a regular basis, and every time I look and see the numbers, I just want to say that I am truly humbled. I very grateful for the people that watch this channel, and unfortunately, I think more and more stories are going to come out about this kind of stuff, because I truly believe that God is cleaning up his church. And I think we have to be more aware of the actions of clergy, because we need to protect our kids, we need to protect our family, we need to protect our friends. And it's if Satan can't if he can't hurt us in other ways, he's going to distract people and lure them away through sex. And obviously this is effective because several ministers have taken the bait. We have to recognize that there is a right way to have relationships, and then there's a wrong way. I'm very fortunate that even though I've been cheated on in the past, to have a godly woman who loves me and cares for me, and I'm very fortunate for that. I'm also fortunate that you're here, and I appreciate you. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow.